It's Sunday, April 10th, 2022, and I'm at the England Idlewood Park in northern Kentucky. It's not far from Hebron, and it's not far from the Cincinnati airport. We have airplanes flying over every now and then. My wife and I are here today taking a little hike, and we came across this nice stream. And as I commonly do, I look for things that I can use to make fire with. I found a couple items that I wanted to show you. I found these two stones on the creek bed where I'm standing right now. This stone right here, I guess it's just limestone. It's got a natural divot in it. Looks kind of nice and deep. Looks like it's probably, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch deep, maybe a 1/2 inch wide across at the top. And this, I have no idea what this is. It just looks harder to me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take this little pointy edge and wear this hole into the limestone a little deeper, a little smoother, and see if I can make a thunderhead out of it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two stones in my pocket, take them home, work with them, and see if I can make a fire with one of my bow drill kits. All right, stay tuned. I got to get home first. I've been working on my Limestone Thunderhead for a few minutes. Been kind of wearing in this divot with what I believe is this piece of chert. Whatever it is, this piece right here is much harder than this little piece of limestone. And that's the natural divot that I noticed when I found this stone laying in the creek bed. And I've just been working it out, making it a little bit smoother, not really any deeper, just kind of working around the outside edge to make it smoother. This is a spindle that I made about a year ago. It's made out of mullein, and it's got a little goldenrod tip. It fits very nicely right inside of that thunderhead. Here is a leftover nub of a spindle I made out of my neighbor's pear tree trimmings a few months ago. It fits in there very nicely. And I like small thunderheads. So this one is pretty small. It's not quite palm size for me, but I think it'll work quite nicely. I tend to use small thunderheads. Some people like them really big. I like them kind of tiny. Anyway, here's one more that my friend Mike Finale gave me. He found this in a creek bed and had another piece of chert that he discovered and worked that hole in for me. And he gave this to me. All right, I think it's time to go outside and give my new little thunderhead a try. Give it a test drive, see how it does. Stay tuned, be right back. Okay, let's give this new Limestone Thunderhead a try. I've got a white pine fireboard, a goldenrod spindle, and I've got my 1 foot long honeysuckle mini bow. Let's give it a go. Nice big ember. All right. So, I want to point out that when you first make a stone thunderhead, you should anticipate getting a fair amount of friction and resistance up in that divot. The stone itself is kind of rough, but with some practice, what happens is, I believe, the tip end of your spindle will start wearing away, and the little wood fibers will serve to pack in the pores of your limestone. And the more you use it, the slicker it's going to get. So these things kind of season up, kind of like cast iron cookware. The more you use them, the better they are. And this one, when I was practicing with it in the basement, it was giving me a little resistance when I was starting to use it. And what I did was, as I was burning in some of the divots of my fireboard, what I did was I took some of that charcoal dust. I wasn't making an ember at that point. I took some of the charcoal dust and I just kind of rubbed it into the divot. That's why the divot looks so much blacker than the rest of the limestone. But that helped kind of kickstart the seasoning. And as you could see, I was getting no friction. I was getting no friction at all when I made that ember. Oops. So, limestone thunderheads, they're really great, easy to make, 100% natural found materials, but they will give you some resistance at the start. Make sure you break them in. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be put off by it. All right, that's all for this one. See you again next time.